is 100%. It is 100%. Okay. Okay, let's see. So can you see that one? It's moved from upward. Okay. I want to show it's a downward. How can you show that? Let's see. It's down. Okay. Let's see. It's from top to down. Okay. Next one is the right and left. Right. Let's see. It's right. Okay. Left to right. And default is left to like right to left. Okay. It's you have mentioned that also left. Let's move from the right to left. Okay, guys. Next we have to how can you move that image also? In that marquee in between we have written image tag. Let's see that one also. Image, we have image. Okay, in the image the source file is like slash dot slash uh, dot slash, its path is like picture. Okay, at first we have double dot, its path is double dot and picture. In that I have so one is like this. Okay, let's see. We have given that height and width also, because it will be so larger. That's why you have to mention the height and width also. Height is like 300 pixel. Okay, guys, 300 pixel, and width is like 200 pixel or 300 pixel. I will show. Okay, 300 pixel. Let's see. This is so come like let us remove that one because it will be description UTF refresh button. Let's see. It's from right to left. Okay, from the end up to end. Okay, it's completed. It again start from like right to left. Let's see. Okay, guys. So next one is like off the right. We have written light right. Right. Let's see. Okay, guys. Okay. Next one is like off. Let's see, off and down. Up. Okay, and down. Let's see. It's down, up, down. Okay. So you're in your mind, you have like think how can you increase the speed of that? How can you decrease the delay of the timing of that? Like it move from like slowly or it is speedily. How can you retain that? Let's see that one also. And how can you like you have to reverse that image also, content also. We have seen that also. Let's see. This marquee tag, another marquee tag, you have to retain that marquee. Okay, in that we have scroll, scroll like scroll amount. Okay, it's 25. Let's see. I will return that speed of that. Okay, marquee speed, marquee speed. Let's see. In that we have okay. I will input that div also. In the div also is there now. Okay, I'm not written that div also. That's why it's showing like this. Okay, this warning part I have written in that, so it's look better. Let's see. Okay, it's move like a speed in the speed. Okay, let's see. I will given that some like 15. Okay, full amount. Let's see that one. It's little like slow. Okay. Okay, guys. So in that we have like apply the direction. In that we have off. Let's see. Okay, guys, you already seen that one. Like off. Okay, off is there, and down also you have to return. Like how can you like we have to show that content or any picture you have to return. So let's see that one also. This one is the like right type. Okay, so I have another tag like mercu tag also, another mercu tag. In that we have like behavior alternate. Okay, I will return alternate, it will be understand better. Let's see let's see that one. It not goes to like starting from like in the starting point, it will be reverse order. Okay, so in the behavior you have to return like alternate. Okay, so like you want to like how many loop you want to like control by the loop, how many time you want to like move that one, like two time or three time. You can also do that like let's see loop. In the loop we have written like two time. Let's see, move only two time. That is one. Okay, that is two. Okay, guys, let's stop. Okay, so by that we have increased that 10 also, in the 20 100 you can do that also. Okay, next one we have discussed how can you like delay the timing of the like moving part like content or any like image also. You have to apply that attribute also. Okay, so let's see that one also. In that direction I will not give, that is the also, this one is the like default part. Okay, so delay time is scroll delay. Okay, guys, in that we have like 20 or 10, any you can give. Let's see, it will be like more speed. I'm not given that content. Let's see one. I'll give that image also, one image. Let's see, but that's last picture. In that we have like graphs. Let's see the height and width. I will copy that one and press in that. I will decrease the some height width. Let's see. Okay, let's see, it will be move slow as compared to the other. Okay, when you decrease increase that delay time, it's 100. Let's see that one also, 100. It move bit slow as compared to the other also. You can handle that movement like slow part and speed part. You can movement like any other like return like alternate part. You don't want to like move to the starting point. You want to like return, it goes the right to left and left to right. You want any picture, any like any link also you have to return anchor tag you, in that between that marquee tag also. Okay, have you understand that one, guys? So let's see that next one is meter tag. How can you return the meter tag? We have in the meter tag, I will return that meter. Let's see. We have meter tag. Meter. Okay. In the meter tag, we have minimum attribute, mean attribute. Its minimum value, it's 1. And maximum value, it's like I will give the 100. And its ID is like text meter or input meter, mtr. Okay, I will give that name of that id. uh, okay, name is meter. Let's see that one. One other attribute is there like value. Its value is like 50. Let's see that one also. In that we have like see in the name of the candidate we have like meter take. In the meter we have written that 50, up to 50 it will be marked. If you like written in that like 80, it will be marked like 80%. Let's see that one also. It will mark 80%. Okay, as per your requirement you can designing in that. Okay, so next one is like mm, progress bar. So one point you have to remember that meter tag you can use in the input or loading part, or offloading any offload file you can use in the meter tag. You want to like move that color. You want in the dynamic form in JavaScript you can do that also, but in the HTML part you can like mention in the meter tag as the value and minimum value and maximum value. But in that JavaScript we can do that dynamically. It will be moved as your like requirement. Like you want to like in any password, is a strong password or poor password or weak password, any like you want to in the poor password you want to mention in the red color, in that weak password you want like other color, in that like strong password you want like green color. You can do that also. Okay guys, so next one is like progress check. Let's see that one also. Progress we have mean is one, or you can give the other also like the mean value and maximum value also. You can change that one. I will return the 100. Okay, by maximum value, and like value it's 50. Okay, let's see that one also. Progress. Okay, this type also it's progress bar. Okay, in the progress bar you can return that name as compared to your requirement. You can do that also. Okay guys, so have you understand that like HTML and HTML, any doubt is there, you can ask me in the chat box, as well as unmute yourself and ask me the doubt in the HTML part, because we already over that HTML part. We go forward that next is CSS part, is cascading style sheet. Any doubt is there guys? Okay, Vijay Lakshmi, no doubt. Any other? Guys, are you achieved that yesterday assignment? Guys, are you there or not? You are the inside the class or outside the class? Okay, inside the class. Okay, maybe I think that you are the like, outside of the class. That's why I'm asking that one. Okay, let's see CSS part. We have CSS part. What is the CSS? Next we have to designing like a CSS part is the more interactive, and you also love it because it's more interactive. And color we have the designing color, and this movable part is there, like animation part is there. Okay, I think you love that. Okay, in the CSS part, let's see CSS part. Okay guys, so in the paint we have opened the paint at first. Okay, so let's see, at first we have discussed like style. Okay, style. Okay, style. In that style it's divided into like three part. Okay, it's divided into three parts. Let's start. First one is inline. Inline inline style. Let's see. First one is inline. Okay, guys, inline, inline. Okay. So next one is embedded. In this we have embedded. EMBEDDED. Okay, embedded. It's embedded thing. Embedded. Style divided to inline. Embedded. And next one is like CSS. CSS. Okay. So what is the full form of CSS and what is CSS? We have discussed that. Okay. At first, like CSS means we have, already know that, like cascading style sheet. This is cascading style sheet. So the first question is, what is cascading? It means a process that performing multiple tasks or operation in a one line. Okay. What does it mean by cascading? It's a process that performing multiple tasks and operation in a single line. Means you have to define, like using the ID and using that any classes class name. You have written one in one line. It will be perform multiple tasks. Okay, it's like one classes or one classes you have to use in many tag. In that we have access, like whatever you written in that the style tag, like background color, margin, padding, whatever you want. Like, okay, you can define in that ID and class. It will be affected in the multiple tag. So that's why it's cascading. Okay, guys. So first one is inline. What is inline? Inline means in that in that tag itself we have to return style tag. Okay, guys. Let's see. So this one is style tag. Let's see. I have defined like p tag. It's paragraph tag. In the paragraph tag, I want to return like style tag. So style. It's at first you have to return attribute semicolon, sorry, colon. It's not semicolon, it's colon. In that we have like value. Okay, it's like any tag is there also. Okay, so in like any tag you can use has your h1 tag or h2 tag, in the heading tag, any tag, deep tag, whatever tag is there, you can inside the like style tag use. It's also known as like inline tag. Okay, attributes means, example I have written that one is like okay, uh wait, it's div is a division tag. In the style we have written like background color. Sorry guys, it's not like I have missed that one. Wait, it's something wrong. This like we have written. Wait, okay, okay, wait. Mm, Pause. Okay, remove that one. Okay, in that we have written. It's okay. Okay, let's see that one also. I have written that below. It is wrong. It is something wrong is there. Okay, I have written in that. In the P tag we have, that's not writing. Okay, it's black. Okay, let's see. In the P we have really not. It's needed black. No. What is that? Okay, let's see. Okay, in the P tag we have only wrong is that, like in the style tag you use like in between you have to use attribute and value. Okay guys, only it's one is wrong. You cannot don't follow that first one. I have marked that one, don't follow that. Okay, is okay, don't follow that. Okay, so next one is like color. We have background color is like we have blue. Okay, and take in that we have mentioned like it's difficulty. Eraser is there. I've erased that one. It's white. Okay guys, okay, so let's see. I want to move at first to this one. Hmm. It's not moving. Okay, you are doing time loss. Okay, in the deep take we have style. Okay, in the style we have like a color. Okay, in the color we have like blue or anything. Okay, deep and tag is there also. Okay guys, in that inline we have mentioned in that like in that tag itself. Next one is embedded tag. How can you mention in that? It's embedded tag mentioned in the head or body part. Why head or body part? As your requirement, like if you want to like to load the style at the time of loading the page, then you keep that like style in that body section. Otherwise, if you want to like load the style into the memory at first you want to load the memory, then you want to use that one, so you have to like written in that head tag itself. Okay guys, so let's see, this one is the style tag. Okay, this is the embedded tag. I have written in that in between that head section, means at first it load the memory, then when it use it will be required it load that page. Okay, but if you want to move that part in the body section, it's work. Okay, it's working, but what is the difference between that? Like in the loading time it will be assigned. Okay, in the loading time at first you don't it not loading at fast like memory. After that it use that, as well as in the loading time it load that. Okay, okay guys. So let's see, next one is, in that we have mentioned like type. This type of document are you written in that, body part or like head part. This is mime type. Okay, what is mime type? I will describe that one also. Let's see. Is type not the text. Type equal to text by CSS. Okay, slash CSS. It means, let's see. Uh, in that we have embedded tag. In the embedded tag we have style. Let's see. Style. Okay. In the style we have type attribute is there. In the type we have text by CSS. What is the meaning of that and why we have to return in that? So when you open the browser and like you have to coding the Visual Studio, so browser can understand that it is a like CSS like style part, style document. Okay, so whenever you require like you load that link the pages also in that head part or in body part in JavaScript also, you have to return MIME type. Always you have to mention the MIME type. It's mandatory. Okay, mandatory. This text by JavaScript you have written that. Okay, so in that we have like style, and in the style end tag is there. Okay, let's see. This is style tag and style tag. Okay, hey guys. So in between like style tag, we have to written any tag, any ID you want to mention in the style tag. Okay. Next one is, what is MIME type? Okay. So this one is MIME type, like type equal to text CSS, and MIME type is what? Let's see. In that we have not written that. Let's see. In below of that, MIME, MIME. What is the like full form of that? Is multi-purpose mail extension. It's multi-purpose mail extension. Okay guys, like what are the use of, like I already told you, but once again I've told that. So browser can understand what type of document you have written in that Visual Studio or any other like JavaScript you have written, or in that style like CSS document you have to link that one, or any other you have to written the MIME type. So always you have to remember, you have whatever you link in that head tag or body tag, you have to mention MIME type. Okay. The next one is like CSS, that is cascading style sheet. So this is the external file. We have to link by using the link. We have to link is the like parent document, and you are creating a new like the another file by the extension of CSS. Let's see that one also. So at first we have to design like, at first we remove that one. CSS we have already, SRC folder is there. In that we have to create like CSS file. Okay, let's see. This one is a form.html. We are creating like form.css. Okay, let's see. Form.css. Okay, so in that we have link that pages. Okay, at first we remove that one also, so you have understand better. I have written in that. No need to like mention the style in that, because we are linking the file. Let's see how can you link that external file on that in the HTML document. In the head tag you have to mention that one. Okay. You are confusing where I can define like body tag and like a body tag. In that I will define that like style tag, or in that head tag we are defining like the CSS tag. You are remember that when you later in the body tag, its loading time is like more than that. If in the head tag you have mentioned the style tag or link that one, so its loading time is like quite less as compared to the loading that body tag. But in the body tag, it's loading as well as like body tag also is the style tag also. Means its loading time is like more bit it's larger. It means you have to in the body tag it's also 2 minute 2 second loading time. When you use like inside the style in the body tag, its the loading time is like 5 second. Okay guys, it's the example of that. Okay, so always you have to prefer in that like a head tag you have to also mention that. Okay, so in that how can you link that? Let's see. In that link we have relation style sheet. What is the style sheet? The CSS form. You are like seeing that CSS form, CS form dot CSS. This one is style tag. So always you have to real REL means relation. In that relation, you have to link that style sheet file. Okay. So that one is like dot slash it's CSS. Okay. It's form dot CSS. Okay. Let's see that one. Okay. It's also like working. I've changed that something in the form itself. Let's see. A body tag. I have written something like background color. Background color. Okay. Background color. I have mentioning like this pink or white or anything. Pink. I've mentioned that. Okay. Pink. Let's see. Okay, guys. It's effect only. Then you will link that one. Also, I'm forget that Mime type. You also mention in that type is text by CSS. It's working, but in the coding part, it's a not mandatory. You follow that coding rules also. Okay, in that when you working at any company or organization, you have to follow the coding rule. So when you like say any file, whatever you coding that HTML, right, it will be said the senior developer or any other. So when it's the senior developer see that one, so he or she will be understand that one like that guy is using that girls is also using like css in that link that css or link that javascript file. It will understand. Okay, so you always follow that coding rules also. Okay, so next one we have okay ping. So next one is we have to designing. Have you understand that one? So what is css, what is embedded, what is like inline css? Okay, have you understand? Yeah, inline external internal external, but in that technical word we have told it's like inline embedded and css. Okay, Bamsi, have you understand? You can call it like inline external internal external, it's more easy, but in the technical you have to call it like inline embedded and cs. It will be more better because you are like technical guys. Okay guys, okay Bamsi. Okay, let's start like what is the selection tag is that there. Okay, id selector and the class selector, what is that, and other selector are there. We have to discuss on that. Okay guys. Okay, let's see. So we have basically two selector, but more than that also there. Okay, three selector basically. Sorry for that. First one is like first one is type selector. Type selector. Okay. Next one is like id selector. Okay. So next one is like class selector. Okay, guys. So at first we have discussed what is type selector. Whatever you like tag are using is a p tag, head tag, like heading tag, or any other like image tag. Whatever you are using, this is the type selector. Okay, guys. Let's do that. What is ID selector? How can you define that? ID selector and type selector we have discussed by the coding part. Let's see. I have written that like p. Okay, in that p. Okay, in the paragraph I have some written some text on that. Let's see. Notepad. Copy some text in that. Okay. So I want to designing that like p tag. So p is the tag. So this is the type selector. We have p tag. In the p we have background color. We mentioned background color um, like antique white. Okay, so in that color we have like we have written black. Okay, so I have written border also. So 2 pixel solid gray. Let's see. So this type of like you have already see, it's a background color change, it's a color change. You have also changed the color itself. I have changed the color by the color picker. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is type selector. Okay, so next one is ID selector. What is ID selector? You already like I've already mentioned in that ID selector is the warning is there. Okay, is warning is the unique ID. ID is the unique. Okay, but the class is not unique. But you can use in that is the many in that one tag. Inside the one tag you are using many like class tag, class selector. But in the ID tag you are using like one only one unique like ID. Okay, let's see. You are already I have showing that, but I am changing something in that warning ID. Okay, let's see. In that I have written border radius. Okay, I've changed something in that also. You are dear border radius. Okay, it's 20 pixel. Okay, let's see. It's something change. Okay, so next one is I will change that one. So I want to like border top. I want to mention the border top. Okay, the border top 1 pixel solid black or any other color. What is the color? Is that like green? Okay, or yellow. I mentioned that yellow. Let's see. Have you seen that? I've increased the like width of that height. Height is like 5 pixel. Okay. Have you seen? Have you seen that like border radius? Okay. So this is like ID selector. Okay. Next one is class selector. If I want to like use something okay, in the class selector we have discussed that one. Let's see. In the class selector we are written other one is like height h1 tag. The h1 we have the like this is a class selector. This is a class selector. Class selector. Selector. Okay. In that I have like class. We have like mm, head one. Okay. Let's see. I have mentioned in that head one. It is also in the prefix of the id in that before using that like id we are using like horse. Before using the class we have prefix is like dot. Okay, in that dot we have head one. Okay, in that I will designing something like font size. It's 30 pixel. I've written that. Okay, 30 pixel. And font family I've cursive I will written in that cursive. Okay, let's see. Have you seen that one? Okay. Font style I will design like something font style. We have underline or anything italic. We have set. I have set the italic. You already changed that one underline. Unset is bold. So bold. Font. Font family, font style, font display is there. Okay. We have you can change on that. Okay. So this is a class selector. Next, what is the difference between class selector and ID? We have discussed that one also. Let's see. I'm using like hash2 tech. Okay, in the hash2 this is like a header. Okay guys, in that I have give a class name, that is class is like head2. Okay, let's see. I've written dot head2. In that I will give some background color. It's like red, or red is not great. So pink I have something change in that called by the color picker. Okay, great. So next one is like the color. We have black or blue something. We are already using that black also. So let's see. It's like this is the header too. It's background color apply. It's color property apply. But I want to like apply the fast shader also, like head one like classes. In the head one classes I want to apply same thing. So without repeating in that head one, we have like written, copy that head one, head two. Let's see, this already applied. That's why we have called is like, what is, can you give me the chat box why like we are like calling that css? Already I have told that it's doing that like operation task in one line, so there is no need to mention in that like fast classes. So we have using that second classes in that. So you can use many much like one to more than like one, you are using the class. But in the id selector we cannot do that. Let's see one example. Like I have mentioned like span thing. Okay, span, let's see. Span I have id. It's like something spn. Okay, the name of the id is spn. Okay, so this is the idea. I have written that. Okay, this is the idea. So in that span, we have changed something. Let's see. In that, I have removed that marquee, so it will be better. So let's see. I will okay. I will just remove some like CSS property also. Oh, this border height border. Okay, okay. In that, I have mentioned something. This is the warning. Okay, guys, this is a warning. Okay, let's see. What is that? Next is span warning. So at first I was in the spanning like warning ID. I mentioned something like mm, font size 2em. Okay. So next one is like in that SPN they mention like color like blue, and next one is background color. It's something new background color we are using. Okay, let's see. In the color picker we have select that one. Okay, okay, need that one. Okay, so let's see. So this one is like it's not affected like I think. Okay, it's not affected. Why it's not everything? It's SPN SPN. Okay, SPN SPN. Okay, let's see. Have you seen? This is the ID, but I want to use that one also, the span in that ID. Let's see. It's not affected. Okay, what is the difference between, have you understand that one? What is the difference between class and ID selector? ID is the unique variable, but in the class we have using like in the class we are using many classes like two or more like three, four, five, anything you can return that. So this is the difference between class and ID selector. Okay, guys, have you understand type selector, ID selector, and like class selector? Let me in the chat box. As in the mute yourself and talk to me. Hello, guys. Can you hear me? Any doubt on that? Have you understand that one? Any doubt? Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for understanding and replying on the chat box also. So one more thing, just like tomorrow session we have discussed more like what is the like more selector tag is there, like child selector tag, like adjacent selector tag, general selector tag, and other like dynamic selector tag, and which what is element selector tag we have discussed. But before that you go to the like Google and search like research on a bit of that selector tag. So I will not discuss all selected tech. That's why I'm like told you go to the like internet and source the selected tech. What the selected tech is there? So you are getting like better idea from the internet. I have described something some tag also in that session tomorrow session. But you are facing any difficulty to understand that internet, like you already written the note. What are the tag are you like want to understand? So I will be discuss tomorrow session. Okay, guys. So thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.